as I said, I like the sequence that you're going through, club down, grip, and then feet. But what you did in this case on the left-hand one here, you put the club down, got your feet, and you were still kind of sort of 50-50, maybe favouring your left side. Yeah. And then there was that move there. As you sort of move, you're sort of moving back, and the hip goes, the club. So you're moving, you're having a different position. The knees sort of sliding. If we sort of look down there, you're sliding with the leg. Yeah. So that movement there now is a change from where you want it to be. It's not going to feel as comfortable. Your feet have kind of got used to being here. Now you move your... Hang on a second. So if we can try and create the setup where your feet are there, you automatically, before you set your feet, create that sort of spine angle lean there, and then we just set our feet now as naturally there. So you're not moving into position, because if we look at where you were and you move there, okay, compared to that one there, okay, that to me is a lot more sort of set, everything looks more in line and a bit better, rather than sort of hips are sliding too far to the right. This leg is still in here, it's not, you're not leaning over that way, so that leg's in a little bit. Again, if you move your weight and you go that way, this leg's going to just go with you. No, hang on, your hips are now sort of, your groin's in the wrong position, your knees flexing, it's just out of sync. So if we can get yourself just sort of setting up there, so the tilt's just going to come from here, and it's literally a small little tilt just to change a different angle for the club. We're trying to change the angle of attack from 4 or 5 degrees, 6, 7 degrees down to sort of 3 or 4 degrees down, maybe 0, level, okay? So we're not going from here to then suddenly go, we're going to change 25 degrees, it's just going to be going from there to there. And again, use some mirrors will help that. Obviously, if I got the jacket here now, just seeing that there, just with that zip thing is helpful. Yeah, you can see if this is on fairly straight, I'm sort of symmetrical. Okay, that sort of straight down, then my spine's fairly straight. If I just do that, it's just that motion. I'm not going that way to lean to the right, because now my zip's still going straight down. It's making sure you're getting the spine tilt here. It's not a sort of slide back to the right hand side. And then when I think you're more comfortable with the setup, the overall swing now is looking very, very good. I mean, top of the backswing, we said less than one, less wrist, less sway. Yeah. Great position. I mean, compared to where you were, I mean, with the driving, your 7-iron was down here, and your head was back here somewhere. Yeah. I'm not even sure from memory we did any driver swings in the first session. No, we just 7-iron. But your 7-iron was that long, so potentially your drive would be even longer than that, and the sway would be even further. So the fact you've got yourself in a position now where you're sort of loaded behind the golf ball, a nice rotation there, you can stay behind now, we can unwind. We said about staying behind the golf ball, good angle there, at point of contact now, your head is behind the golf ball, so we're hitting a nice angle, a nice upward hit there as you come to the golf ball, and a nice full release through up onto the left side. No, don't go left, don't go right sort of movement to try and compensate, just an unwind and a release of the club. And I think the more you start seeing that, and again, it's going to take a little bit of time probably to transition for this from the range to the golf courses easily, because here there's no pressure. You had You had a couple that did go a little bit on the road and one that went left. Now on here, you sort of just almost laughed off and go, I don't know, it's fine. Hit another one. If that's on the golf course, if you hit one on the first hole or whatever, on the first on the Mac, and you hit onto the right fairway there, that second tee now is going to get rather narrow. Thinking, gosh, now down that small gap there, you're probably on the third fairway, and then you're going left, right, left. Quite often on the ninth. So it's how you're kind of reacting to the shots you hit. Okay, we're all going to hit bad shots. That's a given. Okay. As long as the bad shot from your point of view going forward is less destructive, and the reaction to your bad shot is just, okay, fine, I know I can hit better.
I don't let them stress, it's got to like the 12th hole then.
Exactly, if they get towards the end of the round, then you haven't had a single decent one, that's fair enough, obviously. But in the first few holes, if you just allow any bad shots, okay, fine, I know I can hit the ball better.
I realise I'm going to hit bad shots.
Yeah, of course, well, that's where handicap is, but if it wasn't, you'd be up scratch, wouldn't you? But yeah, I think with the shots you're getting now, I mean, the last dozen shots you've hit, probably 8, 9, 10 of them, you think, okay, I'd take them all day. 4 or 5 of those 8 have been really good, and the 2 or 3 had one into the trees on the right side and one was a bit left of that 100 sign. So depending on the hole, you'd be okay. Exactly. And the thing is, what you're going to start doing now is when you start playing, until you really get 100% confident with the driver, potentially then hit down with a 3-wood or a high, or just get the ball in play. So when you're out in Spain, the golf courses, they've got a load of water, load of trees probably. If the hole's 460-yard par 4, don't think you've got to smack a driver to try and get there in 2, because chances are you're not going to enter anyway. So hit 3-wood a hybrid, a couple hundred yards, and then hit 5-1 down and a wedge on. It's a stress-free on the 3, and if a hole's sort of 320, 330, you don't need that anyway. You can hit something 170, 180, 190.
I was thinking about
keep the ball in play. There'll be some holes where you can. Some holes, I think, generally for most club golfers, the drivers are more used or more useful on sort of the 375 for your sort of distance and level, the 375 to the 425, where if you don't hit a driver, you may not get on in 2, but if you do, you can. So by hitting a driver, you will save yourself a shot. When the older gets at 460, 480, 500 par 5,
it's not worth it.
Are you going to reach in 2? No. So why risk hitting it as far as you can with the first potentially losing a golf ball? Or a hole that's 320, 330.
Getting up the thought of thinking you've got it as far as you can.
Exactly. I mean, I always say to any golfer when you're playing your shots, always work back from the approach shot to the green. How far do you want your approach shot to be? And you want to try and sort of start learning. We'll do this in more detail when you come back from Spain on the other lessons. But talk about what are your favourite yardage from about 60, 70 yards and in. So you practice it. And the second red flag is about 60 yards. I guess quite a good yard for guys with a gap wedge or a pitcher wedge or Sandown. Hit that shot so you can do it with your eyes shut. So if you like 60 or 70 or whatever you do, so if 90 yards, if 90 yards is a comfortable Sandown, you like that yardage. For example, then on the, let's think of a hole, I don't know, the 15th on the button, okay? Everyone tries to whack it down as far as they can, and you've got a 50-yard shot from a down and kind of flick it, and you just got to
roll it down.
If you hold 300 yards, you get that hole about 180 off that tee, 20 yards of roll on the back, you've got 90 yards to go. Then you get a full Sandown, you can play on the green nicely. Play to yardages that you like. The first example, classic example, if you smash a driver up there downwind and so on, you might get 60 yards to the green. If it goes off to the right in the semi-rough, you've got a ball below your feet out of the rough, over a bunker from 60 yards. It's a tricky shot. Hit it 200 yards to the top of the hill, you've got 90 yards. Play to a yardage you like. So just because the hole is a 4 or a 5, instinctively we grab the driver.
Exactly.
It's not a long hole. Exactly. You can knock. Exactly. So play stress-free golf. Yes, there are times you want to use this club, obviously, but use it under sort of the correct terms. And okay, can I benefit from using this? Yes or no? All right, then, mate. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, mate. Right.